Yo, sorry.
Actually, well, I guess in character. So, Thad,
Stuff.
as you're sleeping there, you sort of have like a bad dream, like a sort of vision thing come to you, and it's of like the monastery where you grew up, and the whole thing is like under siege, and there's some sort of like intense battle raging there. You see like soldiers around the outside, monks inside, like there's like siege weaponry outside, like firing sort of like huge rocks and boulders in. There's like carnage. You see people like mauled and murdered everywhere. Um, and that's like the vision in your eyes before you like jerk awake and wake up.
Ah! Ugh. I kind of look around. Uh, is everybody else asleep, by the way?
No, as you look up and wake up and look around, you see everyone else in the party is sort of awake and in a very similar sort of state of shock as you. Um,
I wipe the sweat off my forehead. And I'm trying to contemplate or like understand you know, what that was and why I was seeing it.
Buck sort of rubs his eyes, um, looks about at everyone and goes, "Huh? Um, anybody else sleep really, really badly? I had a terrible dream."
I quickly wipe off like the sweat and pretend that nothing's bothering me.
Oh my god, what a man. I think Ilarion's kind of just. He's just looking at the flame of the fireplace. Very vacant look, I might say, in the fire. Not speak. Doesn't have anything to say.
Yeah, Vex just jumps up from where she had been curled up next to the fire. She, jumps up immediately, looks at the fire with like a look of shock and horror on her face, and then just flees to the open door where she stands hyperventilating.
I think Buck's just gonna looks around at everyone. He doesn't really answer him. Just goes, "Oh, okay."
Sorry, I. Yes, the forest was on fire, and I could see my dad, and he was trapped. I know he wasn't exactly the best parental role model, but I don't want any harm to come to him. I've got to get to the woods.
I mean, is that a wise choice alone? I mean, it's pretty dangerous in there at the minute. You know, we all just nearly died.
Well, you guys can come with me, or you can stay here. But I've got to go. I mean, I don't know if it's on fire. I mean, what could I do? But I can't just leave him.
Vex, roll. Let's see. Let me roll. I think, yeah, probably just straight perception. Smell smoke. And a fire as big as the fire you saw would definitely be causing the smell of smoke. Because of how close this house is to the forest.
So she just takes a moment, becomes aware of that fact, and sort of, comes into the idea and realizes that it was just a dream. It wasn't real. But she's still very shaken up by it.
Okay, anybody else want to do anything at this time?
I go for a drink.
Ilarion's gonna excuse himself, head up. He is gonna write a letter. It's on his desk.
Okay, cool. Yeah, go for it. I think Buck will get up and go and sort of stand over by the door. Just be like, well, I mean, once everyone's done what they need, we need to go and see Professor Eggford, right?
Yeah, we do. We really need to tell him about that guy we saw last night in the woods. Yeah.
Are you alright there, Fan?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, you are good. You just not said much. What are you drinking? Is that alcohol? At this
Water.
time? Oh, well. Good. You stay hydrated.
Alright, I think I'm ready to go.
Oh, okay. So we just need Ilarion then. And we'll jump up to you, Ilarion, where, you sort of like, you busy yourself writing a letter.
Yeah, it's just recounting this dream. I think he's well adjusted enough to know that it is just a dream, but obviously these are still like his concerns and worries that affected him. He's just writing to both his parents.
Yeah,
We'll have the letter ready with a seal, an envelope, and he heads down.
Oh.
He'll look back. Will join his friends.
Yeah, I guess Buck looks and goes, oh, Ilarion, are you ready to head to school?
Oh, yeah. Let's go.
Oh, okay. And yeah, everyone's gonna head out and go to. 1 second. I thought. Let's place you guys down 1 second. Okay, there you go. Right, yeah, what does everyone want to do?
Let's find the professor.
Yeah, we need to go speak to Eggfoot.
Cool, okay, we can if you guys want to sort of like fast travel, as it were, to Eggfort's office.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, sounds good. We'll greet everyone as we go by.
Yeah.
Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, I think you just need to head through that door and
Right.
into the back of that office there. Cool. So as you all head in, Eggfoot's in his office. You sort of all turns around and goes, "Oh yes, splendid. Hello, what can I do for the four of you?"
So, you remember that disturbance in the woods that you sent us to look at yesterday?
Yes. How did it go? What did you find?
Well, there was zombies and a zombie
Oh.
monstrosity, and
Oh.
we managed to do that. If you remember, we had to call you to come and help because
Oh yes, that fight I joined you for. Splendid. Yes, well, you won, didn't you?
we did. However, upon following up a couple of leads, we ended up back at the graveyard last night.
Leads? What sort of leads? What have you been doing?
Well, you told us to investigate the disturbance, so we found a couple of things like a chip packet, and we went and found the
Clues? You found clues?
Yes, sir, we found.
Oh, that's what I like.
So, anyway, upon following up on these, we found ourselves back at the graveyard last night, where Rion used his detect magic to confirm that the zombie summoning that had happened the night before, the same magic signature was happening again right
Zombie
there.
summoning? People are summoning zombies?
Well, they're sort of calling them out the ground and then also calling them out of a giant portal, which seems to turn them into one massive zombie thing. And that we found
That's
the
concerning.
cultist last night, and we were trying to apprehend him, sir, because that's what you wanted us to do, and then he nearly killed us.
Ah, well, you'd met your match, it seems. Ah. And that was when, which one of it was you? I don't know, I transported you back to Mordred?
Yes.
Ah.
That's when we had to call you again.
Well, yes. But anyway, so, have you solved it?
Well, no, sir. Jawbone mentioned the fact that the chances were we wouldn't have ever been able to defeat the cultist because he was probably someone as powerful as you.
As powerful as me? No, I doubt that very much. You're vexed.
Okay. But
Does Thad actually say that out loud?
No, he just mumbles it to himself.
Sorry, go on.
But either way, the person that we found last night who was doing that summoning was far too powerful for us to deal with. So we've come to you for help.
Oh, I see. Well, what, okay, what is it you need me to do?
Use of magic?
Do you know anyone that can interpret bad dreams, by any chance?
Bad dreams? Well, what makes you think they need interpreting, young lad?
Oh, it's very distressing, let's say, Professor.
He sort of looks at you kind of confused, like he's not entirely sure why that would make it more important.
I don't usually have these kinds of dreams, Professor. Usually I sleep quite well.
And
Very
it,
strange.
You're an elf, aren't you?
Oh, sorry?
You're sort of one of those elven types, aren't you?
Yeah, half.
Yes, well, I mean... So you... What are you doing dreaming, then, lad? That doesn't sound right.
I don't know, Professor.
but he's not the only one, Professor. We all had bad dreams. I dreamt the whole forest, the woods was burning, and my father was trapped. And I think Thad and Buck had bad dreams as well.
Thad is shaking his
You,
head.
you don't
in
think it could be
disagreement.
connected to that hooded cloaked figure, do you?
Did any of you do any sort of magic about this? If you investigated yourselves, I guess. What was... He looks sort of confused right now, like he might have missed a trick in teaching you something.
Oh, I didn't think of that, Professor. How would we go about doing that?
Well, did you cast any sort of arcana checks on yourselves? Any sort of investigation into what you'd seen, or...
No, not yet.
Well, the sooner the better, I would have thought.
Oh. Good idea, Professor. Until he'd like to use his magic to search within himself, see if there's any sign. If he can. Unless you want me to roll anything for that. Just roll Arcana or anything.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot I switched back on to push the talk. Do an Arcana and an Investigation, if you would, mate.
Let's do it. Oh, God. 23 on Investigation, 11 on Arcana.
That's a terrible Arcana roll for you.
Yeah. He's going through a phase.
Yeah,
It
sort
is
of
really distressing.
Eggfort's watching you as you sort of try and cast sort of the magic to try and tell what's going on. And sort of looks and goes, "Oh, come on, boy, you can do better than that." And he's gonna give you the help action, so you can roll it with advantage.
Just roll it again.
Roll the whole, roll it from roll with advantage. Do the whole roll check, if you want.
I got
Oh, you got
22.
Okay, cool. You recast the spell, the magic you were doing, with the help from Eggfort, and you sort of figure out that some sort of magic had been cast on you as you slept. You're not entirely sure what it was, but you feel like you can definitely tell that some sort of magic was cast on you as you slept.
Interesting. He'll let
In
everyone
fact, I'm
know.
at 22. You can tell that about everybody in your party. You can tell everyone had some sort of magic cast on them.
Yeah, he'll inform everyone that magic's been cast on us all while we slept. Maybe even before we slept, I don't know.
As you say that, Eggfoot goes, "Aha! Well done, my boy. Excellent. Now you're getting there."
You don't think this could be from that hooded cloaked figure that we tried to stop, do you, Professor?
Well, I mean, what motives would they have?
We tried to stop them
We
summoning.
did try to stop
the thing?
from summoning. Yeah.
Sounds like a pretty good motive to me.
Maybe it was a warning.
Maybe. Maybe your presence has threatened them enough that they wish to try and scare you away.
Yeah, I mean, I doubt these are just dreams, right? It's not like they're premonitions. They're not going to come true, right, Professor?
Oh, well, who can tell? Hopefully not, eh?
Hopefully not. I wouldn't hope so anyway.
Regardless, we are not afraid, right, guys?
What? No, I'm not afraid.
No. Yeah, even. Yeah, we're not afraid.
Yeah.
She said that so confident.
Well, good. So, yes, so, yeah, what is it you need me to do again?
Help us
Look
work
around.
out who this cultist is. Or, I don't know, stick with us so that when we find them again, you can help us kick their ass.
Do you have any enemies, Professor? Anyone that would want to harm your students?
Oh, I doubt it. No, most of my enemies are dead, young man.
Oh, I'd expect as much.
Professor, do you know anything about the students at Mumple?
Not much, no. Why?
There's the possibility that the original summoning in the woods yesterday was conducted by a student who goes to Mumple School.
Oh, that sounds quite far-fetched, young Vex. I mean, the chances that anyone at Mumple would have anywhere near the ability to cast that sort of magic, no, I don't think so.
But that ability
Okay.
isn't zero, right, Professor?
No, true. No, it isn't zero, but take an awful lot of, it's not easy for people with, great amounts of magic to do and sort of summon that sort of thing. But for someone with, magical shopkeeper sort of levels of magic, it would be quite extraordinary for them to be able to manage a summoning, especially alone.
Would it be possible that someone could be a conduit of magic, if you would?
I guess if the mage controlling it all was powerful enough, perhaps could, I don't know, maybe be some sort of warlock sort of kind of agreement going on, maybe something. I mean,
Is,
maybe that can happen, perhaps, but it'd be quite extraordinary.
How much does potential play in a role of someone's ability to use magic, Professor?
Oh, quite a bit, yes. It's just some things you can't learn or teach. It's just you've got it or you don't, you know?
Has there ever been a case where someone has had loads of potential but couldn't access it, if you know what I mean?
I mean, sure, probably is economics, terrible thing, but I don't. You mean asking me specifically, or?
Yeah, I'm asking if you know any students that have that are like that, or if you've had a case like that.
I mean, we've seen people who come to Eggfort grow to, great heights. Have a lot of potential, but that's sort of what. That's sort of the students we look for at Eggfort. People who need that direction. A lot of the time, people can have a little bit of magic, but not do a lot with it. They just sort of make very good swords, or their bookshop's a bit weird.
So the reason we ask specifically, Professor, is the summoning that was conducted yesterday. Rion was able to detect that it was done by a magic user who wasn't very experienced at all. But when we returned to the graveyard last night, the one that was being summoned then was by someone who was much, much more powerful.
Right, so two different people then?
I mean, yes, it would seem so.
Okay, so you're So I'm trying to figure out what exactly you're asking me, young Vex.
I don't know what we're asking you, sir. We're asking you for help because we're quite clearly way in over our head.
Well, yes, that's the point, isn't it now? That's the whole way to learn adventuring.
She rolls her eyes.
Professor, you wouldn't have a list of people that could have gone to Eggfort, but instead chose, what was the other school again, Vex? Mumple? Was it?
Yeah. Do you have a list of students who, due to financial reasons, maybe weren't able to come to this school even though they had the potential to do so?
Or maybe they just rejected,
There weren't any that I know of. I mean, the ones that needed the financial assistance or whatever are stood in front of me.
Okay.
Ilarion looks around when he hears that. He's not really in much of financial trouble,
I
I
mean,
don't think.
it's not. I mean, I'm definitely in financial trouble, yes, but it's obviously not any of us.
So no, I mean, sort of, we don't really. I mean, so what you're saying is sort of like there's some sort of prophetic, potentially undiscovered master sorcerer or something who's been sent to Mumple instead of coming here to Eggfort. Is that correct?
I mean, maybe.
That
All
would
we know
be.
is yesterday it was an inexperienced magician or mage or, magic user. And then Rion detected the same magic was being used. And when we arrived there, it was being done by a much more powerful person. So maybe he's right. Maybe the conduit thing. Maybe it's someone acting through somebody else who isn't I don't know how these things work.
So Eggfort sort of then just sort of stood there with his sort of fingers steepled together, like sort of pressed up to his face, just sort of watching you all intently.
I gotta say, when they asked me if I wanted to come to school, I did think there was going to be a lot more, paperwork. I know I can't read, and that
Of course you can read! We taught you!
Okay, I can read now, but I
Exactly! Magic!
She just rolls her eyes again.
So yeah, Eggfort looks to the phone and he goes, "So, well, if there isn't anything else, if you may leave me to my works, or is there something else you need?"
This is pointless, guys. Let's just let's go to the cafeteria.
Yeah. Maybe Ethan
Yeah,
will
okay.
get our brains thinking.
Thanks, Prof.
Thank you, Professor. He'll go away. How do we know he's not hiding things from us?
Shh, we're not even out of his office. Quiet. What are you looking at?
Fad, relax.
No, I'm just
Sorry about
never
him.
mind. It's fine. Thad's just upset about his dream.
So yeah, you all walk along, make your way to the cafeteria.
Yeah, they still haven't cleaned up the mess.
That's more the DM than it is the staff.
Oh,
Oh,
it's
never
like
mind.
some omnipotent god heard us.
Must be the professor. He has eyes and ears everywhere.
Right. Well, what are you guys feeling like eating today?
I don't know. Let's see what they have on menu. Watch out for the slime. Ring, ring.
So you guys head up. A little sort of like lunch spirit goblin-y thing sort of like pops their head up and goes, all right, what can I get you?
Ugh.
Dad, don't say that out loud.
What are you making that noise for? What's wrong with me?
Nothing. No. Just bad day. My apologies.
Don't mind him.
It's been a great day either, and you don't see me disgusting at your face, do you?
Please, sir, don't take it to heart. We've just had some very disappointing news, and he
I'm viewed in my culture. I'm very attractive.
Dad, say something.
Yes. What's on the menu today?
Well, it works the same as ever, so it's kind of whatever you want.
Alright, my apologies. I'll
You all new here?
Yeah. We actually got here not a few days ago.
Is that aware that he's lying when he says that?
Let's see. Let's roll. Let's roll for it. Let's roll if let's see if Thad is genuinely lying or if he's just fucking oblivious. Just a D20, I suppose. Anything under 10. 1 to 10.
What does it be now?
Sure.
1 to 10 is
Yeah, I
low.
mean, you've been here a few weeks at this point, and this guy's served you dinner multiple occasions across that point. So, like,
Yeah, Thad's trying to bullshit him.
he sort of goes, what? I think I'm pretty sure I've served you lunch like at least 8 times by now across 2 or 3 weeks, sir.
Sorry, I thought it was your colleague.
What? Oh yeah, I mean, there's a few of us who work. What do all of us just look the same to you?
Vex just starts stepping slightly further away from Thad.
I'll just have the steak, please.
Right. Well, at least someone who knows what they like. Right, give me a moment. So pops down.
I'm just as
steak and mash, and it goes. Oh, here you go.
Very kindly. He will nod, bow before walking away with his very nicely cooked steak. Oh my god, this looks beautiful.
See, that's how you're appreciative. Right now, what do you want?
Right.
You lucky bastard?
All right. Okay. Let's not escalate this. I'll take out 5 gold and offer him 5 gold as a
Bribing?
as a peace peace offering.
What am I supposed to do with gold?
Almost more insulting.
I'm a spirit.
What? I don't know. Buy yourself a bottle so you don't have to hover around all the time.
I believe you just said that. I just can't.
Can I please have some food?
Well, if you tell me what you want, I'd maybe get you some.
I'm feeling a steak again.
So yeah, he pops down beneath the counter and comes up with like steak and mash. Yours looks considerably worse than Ilarian's. Well, there you go.
Thanks. I take the 5 gold back from the counter.
He looks nonplussed at that. Like he doesn't look like he has like the ability to put it anywhere or like it's not. He finally looks at you, Vex. He's right. What can I get you?
Could I please have a whole tray of fried potato sticks covered in gravy and cheese?
Oh, okay. Hang on. And he ducks down below the counter. Takes a little bit longer. Comes back up. He's just got like a big baking tray filled with like potato sticks and the gravy, and yeah, hands it to you. Goes, there you go. Watch, it's quite heavy.
Okay, bear with me. She drops a considerable amount of it.
Oh, be careful!
I'm sorry, it's really heavy.
Oh, well, at least slap your friend for me when he's not looking.
And he just disappears behind the counter.
Don't worry, I'll eat the ones that land on the floor anyway.
Yeah, oh, you shouldn't do that. It's not very clean.
It's fine, don't worry.
They've still not mopped up from the slime fight.
It's probably cleaner than a lot of the food I ate in my childhood. It's still okay.
That's really not great.
I don't like waste.
So yeah, you four are all sat down at the table. Valerion, your steak is amazing. Great. No notes. You look over at Thad's, and you see Thad is not having as good a time with his. Yeah, Thad, your steak is not great.
Want to trade?
Fucking dry.
You want to trade?
No. That's just annoyed.
Sure.
Annoyed with the spirit, and he's annoyed with the whole situation.
I once had a piece of leather that I made into a bag that looked like that.
Oh god.
I mean, I don't want to be critical, but have you ever thought about being nice to people?
Nice? No, that's not in his vocabulary. Come on, man. Come on,
Yeah,
guys.
I don't think that comes
He's
naturally.
not a nasty guy. I mean, Thad's nice. He's not a nasty guy. Like, it's just he doesn't really let the niceness do the talking, you know?
Alright, enough about me and my steak. What do you guys think about Eggfort and the whole situation?
I mean,
Oh.
I kind of get the feeling he doesn't want to do any of the work for us, but I guess that's kind of the point, right?
Yes. It's true.
I just thought after he found out that we nearly died again from a much more powerful magic user that he might be more inclined to actually help us. But yeah, it seems like he's happy to drag us out of there to make sure we don't die. But other than that, he's going to kind of stay on the sidelines.
Well, we didn't specifically ask him for anything to help us with, you know?
I asked him to be with us and to
Yeah,
help.
but that's not really specific, is it? I mean, it's not like I need help learning about this very specific thing. Like, I need to learn floaty magic or something. I don't know.
I need help because the person that we're coming up against is much more powerful than us, and we're all really newbie magic users, and this guy quite clearly isn't. Like, he did one spell, Buck.
Yeah, but surely that just means we need to be stronger before we fight him again.
Yeah, that
She
is
just
true.
double fists a load of gravy chips into her face and glares at you all.
Oh, there's no use glaring at me. I'm just saying, like, it's not his fault that we're not strong enough, right?
Well, I don't think he's going to help us with the problem directly.
Yeah, it's more
Definitely-
like assistance.
Definitely
and-
guiding us.
Yeah.
Let's not pretend that he isn't guiding us.
I'm sorry to be maybe a bit reactive about it, but I'm just used to having male figures in my life who are supposed to be supportive and are really not very good at doing it. And it just would have been nice if he'd helped us out with this rather than just leaving us to do it ourselves.
But that sounds really supportive. Like, he's giving us all the tools we need to fix it ourselves. Well, I mean, he can't just walk around doing all the magic for us, and then we claim the glory.
I
That's
don't
not-
expect, and I don't want the glory. I just stopping us from dying doesn't. I mean, yeah, sure, it's supportive in a sense.
But I mean, also, he'll tell us things if we ask directly, but he's not, he's not an oracle, right?
No.
I'm just saying, I think it's unfair to be like, oh, this guy's not very supportive, when he was like, what could I do to help, was one of the first things he said. We just didn't really directly...
We don't have enough
help,
information as well. That doesn't help.
Yeah, I agree.
But we don't have any other leads either, so maybe we we sit it out until something comes to us, and then focus on what we can. What do you guys think?
Why did Vex just walk over there and fall over?
She's pissed.
She's crawling along the floor eating the fries that she drops.
What the
Oh,
hell?
Vex, you really shouldn't be doing that. That's
You shut up!
That's really not hygienic. Like, give me some sort of dexterity roll.
A 10.
Yeah, you managed to eat a mouthful of like the bits of slime that are still on the floor as well from the monsters that were in here.
Oh, she got a nat 20 on survival check, so
It doesn't do anything to you.
Yeah,
It tastes terrible.
her natural immunity to shit like that. But
You see, this is why I was saying.
I don't like food waste.
Yeah, but you just look like you ate a mouthful of... Was that slime?
It could have been.
I think it definitely was.
In these situations, I find it better to not focus on the disgusting thing that I just ate.
What, like all the food off the floor?
Well, it's probably better than my steak.
Why are you doing this, ma'am?
What? I mean, that steak doesn't look great, I'm gonna be honest. What did you say to him to get him so riled up? I've never seen bad food come out of that kitchen like that before.
Well,
Disrespected him multiple
first time
times,
for everything.
and then tried to pay him off, and then told him he'd be better off in a vase.
Yeah,
man.
well, you don't have to yell all the way from the other side of the cafeteria.
Everyone can hear it.
Everybody knows anyway.
Oh, they don't need to know.
Just
Sorry.
sort of looks at you and goes, "Oh, fat, come on. That's not okay, man. You're better than that."
Oh yeah, well, how about this? And I kind of like slided my plate over to Buck with a fork. Yeah, you know, try try stabbing that fork through that piece of leather.
I honestly don't see what that's got to do with it, because I'd have just been nice to the guy.
Oh, a bit of niceness does help. I do
He's
find.
already working in, like, you know, a magical kitchen with Eggfoot for a boss. That cannot be an easy job.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Maybe that guy can help us with the.
Doubt it.
Well, he can conjure things out of thin air.
Yeah, you know who else can do that? Bezrars.
Who?
Is it Bezrar? Bezrar?
Oh, that guy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
with
well,
ice
Yeah,
cream
the
genie.
ice cream genie, yeah.
you guys think that
Hang on, wait. But we found you. Why would you be there? Of all places. Very
Why would I be-
strange.
Oh, you mean where would I
Basement.
get kidnapped there? For what reason?
Yeah, why would you get dumped in that basement where we found the rat? There's got
Rat
to be
king.
some sort of tie there, right?
But didn't we kill the Rat King?
Yeah, but maybe the Rat King was summoned by whatever is doing all of this.
Do you guys remember it speaking,
No.
or
What, so you think they, like, summoned a Rat King for practice, and then once that went right, they did it for real?
I mean, yeah, maybe summoning
Yes.
a Rat King's easier than doing necromantic magic, and once they were successful with that, they moved up to the bigger game.
zombies?
Rat
mean, yeah,
King
that
was a
makes sense.
failed experiment.
So, what can we do? I mean, Rion, can you do your detect magic thing? Can you see if you can sense that? Or
Not
should we
from
go
here.
back to the forest and see what's going on there? Maybe be a bit sneakier this time. So, I mean, that was my fault,
Well-
guys. I ran straight in there. I'm supposed to be the sneaky one. I'm sorry.
I don't think that even if we go back to the forest in the same spot, I don't think that guy should be there again. So we don't have
Oh.
anything to worry about.
What about the zombie? He was summoning one of those monstrosities again. That thing's going to be rampaging around the woods.
But
Oh,
if
I
he's
thought-
with it, we're not exactly in a position to stop him, are we? We're not. We're gonna
I can
ask him
just
to
avoid
get
it.
close.
No, but at least if he's still there, we can call on Eggfort and ask for a direct kind of help. Or he can pull us back out of there again.
You think Eggfort will just kill the monster for us outright? I don't think he would.
Yeah, that doesn't sound. I don't think he's gonna
I
do
don't
that.
think he's going to kill the monster for us, but I think if he's not totally insane, then he's going to know that the magic user is potentially dangerous.
Every time we get pulled out, don't we get like reduction on our grades? You know, every time we have to ask for professor's help.
I mean, I hope not.
Is that true?
I don't know.
I mean, if it is
Who
none of them
knows?
have ever said that.
Who knows with that guy? You know.
Yeah, maybe I don't know. Maybe if you rely on it too much, they mark you down on your grade. I don't know. So yeah, let's not rely on Eggfort rescuing us. Why don't we try and I don't know, do it ourselves?
Yeah, I second that.
You guys think we should retrace our steps?
Yeah.
I think we should try and find out whoever is at least helping this guy.
Did we talk to that grave keeper guy?
I think we talked to him like twice, didn't we?
We
Well, we
spoke to him
spoke to the
yesterday, but
groundskeeper.
we haven't spoken to him since all of the new corpses were summoned from there.
You think he'll be more cooperative this time around?
Yeah, less bodies, less work for him to do. He's probably very happy.
That's not my point.
Buck sort of looks at you and goes, "Why? Was he uncooperative last time we were there?"
Relatively.
No, I'm with Thad. Maybe he'll have more information this time round. I mean, he's got to care that all of the graves in the place he's supposed to take care of are being disturbed.
Yeah, but we were there when it happened. Like, what? I don't know what he could know.
Yeah.
Well, maybe he won't know anything, but maybe there'll be more stuff that we can take evidence of this time.
Maybe. I don't know. I feel like we're grasping at straws in the wrong direction. Like,
Yeah, I feel like there's no point going back to the graveyards. I feel like he's just gonna... He'll either tell us to buzz off, or he'll just tell us something that we already knew.
yeah, and I kind of feel like we need to track down whoever is helping this archmage, right?
Exactly. We should,
Eggfort said it. Like, that sounds like two people. And if there's two people, surely we can track one of them down at
Where's
least.
the best place to start? That's what I
Well,
don't know.
Vex keeps going on about Mumple. Why don't we try there?
Yeah.
Right
We can do
after
that.
I throw away the steak.
Could give it to Vex to trade.
Oh, I thought you were going to say make another handbag with.
Yeah, maybe make a hat out of it.
I mean, if you're gonna throw it away, I'll keep it in my pocket for later.
See, there you go. Can't let food go to waste. Come on.
Buck just shakes his head.
So yeah, I guess let's check out the map and head to Mumple.
Pull out the map, please.
Pulling.
So yeah, we'll head to map RPG time for now. Because I don't have a whole other slab for Mumple.
Where is the map?
Uh,
It's in. Go to the top.
west.
Yes.
It's west by the church. Right next to Elm Valley Mall.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm so fucking blind. Wait.
And right next to In-N-Out
Ah,
Burger
I
as
see
well.
it. I see it. Yes.
What?
So yeah,
That's
you
nowhere
guys all
near
head-
In-N-Out Burgers.
Well, the Elm Valley Mall is next to In-N-Out Burger, is what
Oh
I meant.
yeah.
Okay, yes, and throughout federal buildings next to In-N-Out Burgers.
Yeah,
What's
no,
your pro-
okay, yeah, no, I realized the English that I used was not correct. I'm sorry.
So yeah, you guys, you head out, you head down towards Mumple. You're just sort of walking down the street. It's probably mid-afternoon, like 2 p.m. maybe 2:30 p.m. Yeah, what are you doing? What are you looking out for? What's going on?
Vex just scurries up to Rion's side and says, whilst we're walking, just get your radar going. See if you can get hold of that magic sense.
You know. Am I just some fucking magic radar now?
No, you can do that Toll the Dead thing as well.
Yes, you're
Great.
really good at it.
Oh yeah. Well, what about? All right.
Rion,
Tell you what.
are you mad that you're useful?
No. But I feel more like a tool. I'll tell you that.
Well, I'm sorry, you aren't a tool. You're. If I could do the detect magic thing myself, I would.
I put my hand on around kind of like on the shoulder of Rion, and I go, "You're our tool."
He's just gonna put a thumbs up.
Vex fully stops in her tracks, just like math agape.
And then
I think what Thad is trying to say, Rion, is
yeah,
that
no, yeah, I
your
get it.
feelings
Yeah,
are
yeah.
valid and you matter
Yeah.
as a person. Like,
Oh,
yeah,
no, oh yeah, yeah, 100%. Yes. Yeah. Anyway, what about? I'll walk around the school and detect magic while you. Who is that contact that we had? You remember when we went In-N-Out Burgers? We spoke. You spoke to the was it the waitress, the co-owner?
Yeah, the lady, Linda, I think, who
Yeah.
owns it. We were supposed to go back today, actually, and I think she was going to talk to her kids who go to Mumple to
Exactly.
see
So
if any of them could teach me how to read, which I guess I don't need anymore because Professor Eggfort did speed teaching yesterday.
well, you can always pretend that you don't read.
I mean, I can pretend, yeah, that's fine. I don't like lying, but I'm,
Yeah.
I can.
Book, Book looks at you and goes, "Can you though?"
Yeah, let's test it out. All right, lie to me.
Yeah, come on, tell us a lie.
She starts visibly sweating.
Sorry, we can't see it behind the fur.
No, that's what I mean. That's how it's so noticeable.
Yeah, the first one was matted and wet
Yeah,
from sweat.
her fur just starts getting really sleek and shiny, and you see she starts like visibly panting just lightly, like
Okay,
even at the thought of having to lie.
hey, how about this? Don't tell me a lie. Tell me a false truth.
Oh, I like it. Some reverse psychology from Rion there.
Professor
I'm
Eggfort is a really nice man.
Oh, there you go. See? He knows how to do it.
Yeah, roll a deception check for me as you tell your lies.
Oh my fucking god.
I kind of think that plays into the whole sarcastic vibe that Thad was going for.
I think honestly it works, no?
Yeah. Yeah, Buck just looks at you, Thad, and goes, "Oh, I totally agree, Thad." Like, sort of sarcastically.
You know, you mentioned In-N-Out burgers.
Yeah.
I'm still hungry.
Listen.
I could go for a burger.
Yeah, let's go get a burger, and then we'll figure out from what's her face about
Do you
about
wanna
Mumple.
do you wanna go get a burger and I'll make myself a tool. Useful tool in the school.
You could do that, yes. Sure. If you
Yeah, I feel like we should spread out as much as possible, you know what I mean? Kind of.
lone wolf, huh? Also, we could stop by the police station and, you know, see what maybe they have some reports on some, you know, grave diggers.
Oh, good point. Right. I'll head to school. Well, you
That's a really good idea. I mean, maybe they've also had some reports from other people regarding these weird disturbances with the zombies.
Yeah, I mean, you know, if anything, let's just hope that they're, you know, that they're actually doing their jobs, unlike, you know, Eggford just chilling out in his office,
Unless they're
not
under-
bothered by necromancers about.
Well, what if these police are
In on it.
in on it? Yeah,
You
corrupt.
well, or they could be, you know, maybe the academy, maybe the professor or somebody from the academy had contacted them and told them that, hey, look out for students snooping about, and give them no information, as that would, you know, that would be sort of cheating on their curriculum or something.
I mean, that's possible, yeah.
Forget I mentioned the police station.
I mean, if that's the case, then they just won't give us any information. It may be, unfortunately, that because they're in a town that has Eggfort and, you know, other magic teaching places so close by, that they just kind of ignore necromantic things, which would be sort of,
Yeah.
well, yeah,
For
I
all
mean,
they
that
know,
would
it
be
could be
terrible,
student
but
projects.
We
it might be worth speaking to them anyway, Thad.
Or we could report what we've seen. Like, you know, necromancy going under Bazar's soda fountain.
I mean, we don't want to get Bizarre in trouble, though. Unless you think it's him.
I doubt it.
I don't like those genies either way, but I guess it's your call.
I don't get why you hate genies so much, man. Like, what did the genies do to you?
I don't.
Maybe they didn't grant him a wish.
Look, I'm already overwhelmed talking to a devil, a talking fox, and some elf. So everything else, like all the genies, are like. I'm sorry, I'm just a bit overwhelmed at my first week at Eggford Academy.
Vex walks over and pats your knee, which is probably as high as she can get without being inappropriate. Says, you're doing really well if this is your first time dealing with, I guess, anyone that looks like us.
On that note, I look to Ilarion and I kind of nod towards Mumple's school, and I do like a little magic with my fingers, kind of like ooh, kind of gesture.
Yeah, getting on it, and he'll fuck off to Mumples. Best way to put it. Detecting magic.
We'll get you a burger.
Wait! Before you go, where do we meet? Where do we meet up? We have to like.
Oh, good idea.
I thought we were meeting at the burger place.
Shall we meet in the track and fields outside of Mumple School?
Well, we're going to Burger Place now. Meanwhile, Ilarion's going to Mumple School, right?
Well, yeah, sure. I guess.
Or we could meet in Elm Valley Mall. That's like halfway for us, right?
You're just looking for excuses to go shopping at this point.
Yes. So where will it be?
I mean, if we're not at Elm Valley Mall, but also, how do we tell time?
It was 2:30ish from what I remember.
Right? Yeah.
Afternoon.
How do we tell
Yeah,
time?
there are clocks dotted around places. But you don't. I don't think Thad would have a watch.
No.
So yeah, he's probably. I don't even know if Thad would be aware that a watch is a technology that exists.
Nope.
Time's not even a concept to him.
Yeah.
There are no watches at the monastery. Time is relative.
This is sundial.
So yeah, I guess Thad starts looking around for a sundial to try and tell the time with.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. Just I pick up some sand, kind of like from the sidewalk, and I kind of like sprinkle some lines on the ground and kind of tell by the sun what time it is.
Okay, give me. I tell you, well, tell me what you want to roll for Thad to do that. DC 10.
I mean, he knows how to like do the the lines on the ground to tell by the shadow the time. I guess it would just be investigation to
Deduce the correct time, right?
yeah to gauge like how close, how accurately he can tell what time.
Yeah, you can either use investigation or perception on that.
Guys, it looks like it's 10 a.m. for me. I don't know.
Is it 10 a.m.?
Bug just looks at Thad and goes,
That's what the sand says.
but dude, it's like mid-afternoon, surely.
I don't know, man. The sand doesn't lie.
But look at the sun. That's what you're using the sand for. It's right there. It just points upwards at where the sun is, like clearly past its zenith in the sky. Like,
Right, well, while you guys figure out the time, I'm gonna go to Mumbles.
oh, honestly, I don't
Yeah,
care
that's
about the
right
time.
now.
I just want a burger.
Oh, must be nice.
I'll get you one.
Please.
Fries?
Curly fries.
Oh, well, I mean, if they don't have curly fries, are regular ones okay?
Potato fries. Sweet potato fries.
Yeah, but no, dude, listen to me. If you don't
I'm
have
just messing with you.
fancy
Yes,
fries-
yes. Normal fries.
Cool, thank you.
You'll have
Like,
whatever fries they got.
Ilarion is like Buck's nightmare when it comes to ordering food. Like he's just like wants all the fancy stuff, like just and asks for things that are clearly not on the menu. Like,
Listen, if
I mean, you can tell his taste.
if you're not gone in 10 seconds, you'll get no fries.
Well, he's already gone.
Oh, okay.
He's fucked off.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
so cool, yeah. You guys all head into the restaurant then, while Ilarion goes to do some Mumple stuff. We'll do Mumple stuff first. So yeah, Ilarion, you
you split off from the group as they're walking down. You head down a road left towards Mumple.
Yeah.
And you're stood on the corner of the track field there, the top corner, the left-hand side.
Yep.
Yeah. What is it you're doing? You sort of look out. You see it's still kind of quiet. It's not late enough yet that the last lesson has finished, and the school isn't like coming out or anything.
First of all, when he enters the premises, is he like immediately stopped by anyone, or is he kind of like just free to go?
You're kind of on the road at the minute. Like you're on the pavement alongside where the track is at the top left. You see just opposite the school. If I tell you what, let me open a stream in fucking Discord. Hang on.
Yeah.
One moment.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay. So can you see that now? Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So you're stood just here.
Okay.
But you don't see anyone around. You don't see like security or anything like. You don't see any like. It's not like a university campus or something where you'd have like security guards or anything like that. Yeah, it just looks like a school. You know?
Oh, I guess I'll just walk in like I'm a student then.
Oh yeah, go for it. You
Keeps his hands in his pockets, and he's casting detect magic like a magic sonar.
Cool. Yeah, you walk through the door. It's just sort of like a hallway with like lockers on either side. There's no students around. It looks like everyone's in lesson.
Do you want me to cast Arcana?
Sorry, mate. Say that again.
Would you like me to cast Arcana?
Yeah, you can roll Arcana. See what you're picking up.
Nat 20.
Very nice. Yeah, you don't pick up any sort of fresh magic. Like you don't pick up like anyone's been like casting even relatively basic forms of magic really. As you walk through the halls, you get to certain classrooms that have got like telltale signs of very basic magic stuff like potion making or like basic enchantments for weapons or something like that. You know, there's like a sort of a workshop, like a sort of shop.
Yeah.
And that sort of thing, like home ec almost style. But you don't really find nothing
that sticks out.
Nothing that sticks out, yeah. Until you're going down one hallway, headed back out of the school. After sort of going around the whole thing. In fact, just roll me a stealth roll, would you?
One.
No.
So yeah, you're headed down this last corridor, and as you do, you get like this sort of weird, magical sort of trail, like a sort of signature, and you sort of spin round to sort of look where it's coming from, and you just bash straight into a locker on the side with like a clang.
Oh. Ow!
All right, we're gonna roll something now. Let's see if anyone notices. Oh. So yeah, as that happens, you hear a voice from inside one of the classrooms go, "Hey, what was that noise?"
Oh shit!
Yeah, what do you do?
He'll scramble and look for the closest hiding spot. Kind of like a blind spot, I guess.
Give me a perception check.
23.
Lovely, yeah. You spot a little nook sort of between two sets of lockers where there's like a sort of structural pillar and there's a gap that you could sort of fit down.
I'll go there.
Cool, yeah. You hop into there. Just as you get in there and sort of hide yourself into it, you hear the sound of a door open and someone sort of in the hallway go, "Hello? Who's messing around out here?" And there's sort of like a tense sort of few seconds, and then you sort of hear them go, huh, "Damn kids!" And there's the noise of a door closing.
Too close.
So yeah,
Right.
what does Valerian want to do now?
Reconfigure. He's like trying to follow the trail even more. What is he? Did that trail just lead him to a fucking locker, basically?
Yeah, you sort of get the sense of that faint magical signature coming from a locker.
Okay. You know what he'll do? He'll play it cool. He'll wait until people start coming out of class, waiting for the person to whoever has that locker, basically, to open it. You know what I mean?
Sure. Yeah. So you wait around for a bit. Let me just roll something.
Just loitering in the hallway.
Okay. Can you roll me a perception check?
19.
You hear footsteps coming down the hall.
Does it sound like just a single person, or is it?
You
Us,
haven't
or-
heard a bell or anything like that, which that you know would signify the end of a lesson, or you've not heard like the mass of everybody getting up and scrambling to get out of the school. This is just a singular set of footsteps.
Can he hide again?
You can head back for that spot? Yeah. Can
Yeah.
you give me a stealth check once you get in there for me?
Oh my god. 19. Got a roll of 20.
Yeah, you get in there. Ooh. And as a relatively normal sort of looking human, just like an older guy in his 50s, walk down the hall. He's got like a sort of what looked like it was probably once a nice suit on, but it's kind of tatty now. Looks like it's been worn a lot. And as he's walking down the hall, he sort of walks past you towards the exit, and you hear his footsteps sort of clop, clomp, clop, stop, and he takes a couple of steps just backwards and looks directly at you in your hiding spot. And he says, "Ah, young man, and what are you doing there?"
You know what? Ilarion will step up and he will just he'll just put his hands up. He's like, "Shit, he got me."
I've been doing this for a long time now, I can tell you. Why aren't you in lessons? And he looks at you and goes, "Wait a moment. Yeah. You don't go to this school, do you?"
He'll just nod.
I thought not. Just what are you doing in here?
Investigating.
Investigating? Investigating what?
Well, I mean, you could get in contact with Professor Eggfort.
Looks at you and goes, "I would much rather not. I would much rather you
Why is
told me
that?
why you are in my school."
You know, he'll just spill the beans. He's got nothing to lose. Like, well, Professor, I'm on the trail. I've just detected some magic, and he'll point at the locker. There's something in there. I don't know if it's something that I need, but I just need to see what's inside. That's okay.
So how much detail do you give him about what's going on?
I think he's kind of giving the bare minimum.
Okay,
He doesn't want to go
so
too deep into it.
roll a persuasion check, I guess, then. We're going to say DC... It's going to be quite high. It's DC 15. This guy's perturbed by this strange half-elven guy he's just found in his school.
Oh, 20.
Okay, let me just roll for him. That's a dirty 20, yeah?
Yeah, dirty 20.
Okay. He looks at you and goes, well, usually I would tell you to stop telling me such a bunch of lies, but you're one of Eggfoot's students, as you've already said, so... Yeah, well, that pretty much tracks, I guess. Well, why don't we open the locker and see, young man, hey? Come here with me. And he walks up to the locker that you pointed out with you. Pulls out like a keychain from around his neck, like from that was like tucked beneath his shirt. Like sort of fiddles through a few keys. Goes, no, yes, here. And
Carry that
opens.
around with you all day?
Sorry, it's a master key, you know. You wouldn't believe how many of these students lock themselves out of their lockers on the daily. It is.
Yeah, good point.
Honestly, I don't know why we bother having keys for them. I would have just put in maybe some sort of numbers on the lockers or something. I don't know. I'm not a locksmith, but this seems like... It just seems like a way to sell us keys, if I'm frank.
Oh, is that within your budget?
Well, it is, but it's an absolute drain on resources, I can tell you.
You're just trying to make
last year.
you're just trying to make the professor comfortable, basically. Kind of.
Yeah. So he goes, right, anyway, and the locker swings open once he's got the right key and opened it. And you see in front of you just in fact, give me a perception check. Let's see what Alarion picks out.
Got 11. Oh my god.
Yeah, you see a couple of books and like a bag of like what looks like maybe gym clothes or something. You sort of stood quite far back. You're not super close into there. Like that's all you can really see from there. The teacher sort of looks to you and goes, right, well, come on then. Where is it? What are we looking for?
Can he cast detect magic as he gets closer to the locker now?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I'll roll Arcana. Got 15.
Yeah, you pick up that signal somewhere very close to you here, and it was got to be in this locker or something, like you know.
He's gonna ask the professor for permission if he can kind of rummage through, not like he's just gonna take something, but just to. I don't know if the professor can tell that he's using magic.
He looks at you and goes, "Well, come on then. What are you doing? Just waving your fingers, or?"
Sorry, it's I'm trying to see if there's any magic coming from.
Oh, I mean, well, I'm not really magical myself. No, I'm just more of a practical guy, hands-on, you know.
Yeah, would it be all right to check?
Go on, go through it. Yeah, let's see what's in here, eh?
Yeah, he'll kind of rummage through the locker, very politely, I might add. He's not like rough with it. He's kind of moving things quite delicately.
Yeah, so you move the couple of books out that are in there. You move the bag of gym clothes out, and you're left with what looks like a just empty locker. You don't see anything else in there.
And nothing like coming from the objects.
No, you've moved those out, and you're still detecting magic. You're still getting something in this locker or just here somewhere. Like it's right here, like, but you just can't see it.
Can he reach into the locker? Kind of like feel the insides of it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, if you want. Yeah. What is it? What is it he's looking for? What's he trying to find?
Any kind of false, like candle lever or whatever.
Okay, yeah, you're looking for sneaky hiding places. Cool.
Yeah.
Roll a. He's probably going to be sleight of hand, I would have thought.
Unless you want to try and do something to like combine that with like an insight check, for instance, or something like that. Use your wisdom to try and make you better at what you're doing.
Yeah, I'd like to mix it with some insight. It's like just expect if it's not in plain sight,
You've seen like these weird sort of old desks that your parents have with like little hidden buttons and drawers slide out and shit. Like you're like
remember with Basraz, like he had a hidden door in the wall, or what was it in the wall?
Yeah, you found the door that had been disguised.
So he's thinking there's something disguised again. Just let me know what you want me to roll.
Yeah, sure. 1 sec. Okay. Yeah. So if you can roll, Ilarion. Yeah, roll an insight and a sleight of hand.
Yep. Got a 15 on the sleight of hand.
Okay, nice.
A 11.
Okay. Yeah. So it's sadly the 11's only going to add a +1 to your 15, but that's enough. You sort of put your hand around the inside, and as you get to the bottom, you sort of press your hand on the base, and it feels like sort of springy almost. Like it sort of presses down a bit, and then when you let go, point comes back up.
Yeah, I'll press it.
Yeah, just points back up.
Strange. He's gonna present that to the professor. See if he finds anything strange with that as well.
Looks.
You know how bouncy floors of the lockers, do you?
He comes and goes, "Oh, no, most peculiar. Not supposed to do that. What do you think? Something's hidden in here? This is like some sort of secret trap or some sort of thing? I don't know. He looks at you, kind of lost for words, like he's kind of way out of his league here.
Leon doesn't know as well himself, but he'll just assume that. Well, I mean, someone's got to be hiding something, right? If they're going to go through all this trouble to change the bottom of a locker.
Yeah, you would think. But yeah, the professor just sort of looks at you and goes, "Well, I mean, come on, you're an Eggfort student. You can surely figure this out, can't you?"
Can he, like, look for any spots where it kind of rises a bit more with the spring? Kind of just want to see how the mechanism of this thing.
Yeah, you can roll an investigation, I guess you want to do that with.
Yeah. I got a 10.
Yeah, you sort of look around at the base there, you sort of press it down a bit, and it just sort of feels like... It just feels like something's stopping it.
Strange. Can we stop it? Can you put a bit more pressure onto it? Kind of see how it's feeling.
Yeah, you put a bit more pressure against it, but it doesn't really budge anymore. Like, you feel things start to sort of strain in it, like it could be broken, maybe. But it doesn't feel like that activates anything. It doesn't feel like that's what it needed to work.
Maybe. What he'll do is... Sorry, Professor, could I have that book? He'll take a book, place it down. Maybe something weight related.
What book is it?
Just any. Let's try any.
He sort of looks around for where. Oh, it's down here. Yes, and then picks one of the ones up off the floor and passes it to you.
You wouldn't happen to know which student's locker this is, do you?
This?
Let me see. What number are we at? This is one of the Belcher kids.
Belcher? Why does that sound familiar? Can I use history? See if I remember.
Yeah, of course.
Do I remember? I rolled an 18.
Yeah, you remember that's the surname of the people who run the burger place?
Oh, that's what's her name? Linda, was it?
Oh, yeah, you've met Linda, have you? Oh, yes, quite a character, yes.
Well, I hope she doesn't mind me. I guess it's breaking and entering, really. Until place the book down.
You shouldn't go breaking and entering people's houses now. You do know that, right?
Oh, I do know that.
Good. Just checking, because you just said, "Oh, I hope she doesn't mind me breaking and entering."
Well, how would you describe what I'm doing, Professor? Not
Well,
very
this is
ethical.
cool property, and I am the headmaster, so
Well, I do apologize.
perfectly fine.
Very impromptu.
Not at all. I'm intrigued. So, what are you doing with this book then? What's going on? What are we? He sort of looks. He looks quite excited, and it looks like he's not a stupid guy from what you get. Like he's quite switched on, but like he looks also like he has very much like close to zero magical understanding.
So what Ilarian's trying to do is he assumes that it's like a pressure plate, and he's wondering how much weight does he need. So he's placing a book down and kind of trying to see, is there anything ticking, basically. So I'll place one book down and he'll wait 5 seconds. Does he hear anything? Does he see anything change?
You put the book down in there, on the pressure plate, and you sort of wait, and nothing happens.
Okay. Then he'll move on to the next. He'll just keep like stacking item after item until maybe he finds like a good balance.
Cool. What books? So there's basically 2 books that are roughly the same size, that look like some sort of like textbook for something.
Okay.
There's one that's like a smaller, looks like a sort of workbook, and then there's that bag of clothes. That's what you've got.
Can he try all books?
Sure. Yeah. You put all the books in, and nothing happens.
He'll take away all the books and just put all the clothes in.
Yeah. You try all the clothes, and again, nothing changes.
He just leaves the 2 textbooks.
Yeah, the 2 textbooks are the same. You don't get anything from them either.
Okay, and what if he just puts the small book by itself?
Okay, so you go for the small book by itself. Like you sort of sit there waiting. There's still nothing.
Now he puts the clothing on a small book.
Again, nothing happens.
Can he just go through all the combinations? Kind of just take his time. He's got nothing else to
Yeah,
do,
I mean, you
really.
can give me a roll for that if you want. Or I don't think you've got too many left to try, if I'm honest.
Yeah. I mean, it's the clothes plus 2 textbooks, or clothes and textbook, or like textbook and small book, that kind of thing.
Yeah, so you go through it. Give me... Let's see, give me something based on intelligence here. You can kind of use... let's go with history, just to make sure that you don't just keep trying the same one over and over.
Yeah. He rolled a 26.
Nice, yeah. So you sit there for a bit. It takes you a little while, but eventually you put in one of the bigger textbook, and then the little coursework book, and you hear a click.
You hear that?
What's that?
Look, observe, and he'll do the same thing again.
So yeah, you pick them up and you hear a click.
And then he places that back down.
Yeah, and there's another click. And the guy sort of looks at you and goes, "Yes, I mean, I hear a click, but You'll have to forgive me. What does that mean?
He's stumped because it is just a click at the end of the day. Can he roll some insight, maybe? Like, kind of discern what this person was thinking with just these two
roll
words?
me an insight. We'll use that last history check as well. So roll me an insight.
24?
Okay, yeah, you think back to, like, those funny old, like, desks that your parents had again.
Yeah, those puzzle desks, he'd call
Yeah,
them.
and you remember that usually, like, you had to activate something and then it would, like, make something else appear that you had to do, which would then, like, do something else to, like, you know, it was usually a chain of things. It wasn't just like, oh,
Yeah,
press
it wasn't
this
just
one
one
thing
thing.
and the whole thing will open. Yeah.
What he'll do is he'll detect magic again to see if anything's changed now that a condition has been met, I suppose.
You're still detecting that same faint signal, like that.
So
that
nothing's changed with that, with the
Nothing's
magic.
changed in the magic, no.
He'll kind of run his hand again along the wall of the loft, see if anything's changed well.
Cool, yeah. Roll me. Probably going to be like a sleight of hand or something to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, something physical, dex based.
13.
Okay, yeah. So you run your hand along the inside, and like you sort of check in the corners, and as you run your hand alongside, like the inside of the top shelf, you put your hand to the side wall, and you feel like a little button that has pushed out.
He's gonna look to the professor. There's a button here.
Yeah, is there? Oh, press it already. Don't keep me waiting. And yeah, it's very exciting.
He'll just smile, and then he'll do it. He'll press the button. Obliging.
So yeah, you press the button, and above the top shelf, the top of the locker just sort of pops open, like swings open, almost like a little sunglasses container in older cars.
Yeah.
Like yeah, and
A locked compartment.
a little like a small magical scroll sort of falls out.
Perfect. Maybe this is what I was looking for.
Well, a small scroll anyway. You assume it's magical because it looks like all of the like healing scrolls and
Yeah.
you know things you've used. Yeah.
Can he open it, read it with the head teacher?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you open it, you sort of unroll it, and it's just blank.
What? Blank? No. Tell me more to this.
The teacher looks at you and goes, is there magic on this I can't see?
Maybe. He'll cast Detect Magic, the hidden scroll.
Yeah, this scroll is the source of that magic signature that you can detect.
Well, this is what I was looking for. Thank you.
Oh, why? What does it mean? What's special about this blank scroll?
Well, that's what I'd like to find out. Sorry, it's not much. We're going off of what we know, and I guess this is the next big clue. I hope you don't mind. I wish I could tell you more.
Sort of looks at you and goes, your next big clue is a blank scroll?
Yes.
I fear that you may not have much in the way of clues, my boy.
Well, have you considered the possibility that they've used invisible ink?
No.
Yeah, well, that's what... I'm gonna bring this to my friends, and if you don't mind, we'll explore it a bit more. Maybe you can keep in touch with Professor Inkford, unless you
I would,
want to.
but that man is a lot of work. He, oh, yeah. No, I mean, anyway, well, next time, if you do wish to come into the school, would you mind, just asking us first?
Oh, can I pen you a letter next time?
Yeah, that would be most traditional. Why ever not?
Oh, well, what's your name, Professor?
And yeah, 1 second, I actually need to find out what the hell his name is, dude. Give me a moment.
Can you consider him an ally now? I don't know. Just putting the notes.
Yeah, he puts his hand out and goes, "Ah, yes, sorry, my apologies. Professor Comfrey. Professor Comfrey Mold."
How do I spell that?
Comfrey.
Comfrey.
Yeah, and then mold, like something moldy.
Mold. Oh, it's a pleasure, Professor.
And your name, young man?
Ilarion Silverthorn.
Yeah, well, nice to meet make your acquaintance there, Ilarion. But yes, like I say, next time, if you would just ask us first, we do try not to have random people wandering around the school.
Most certainly, he'll agree with him and he'll bow his head in appreciation that he let him do that.
So I will have a word with this student tomorrow about the whatever this was.
Laren thinks.
And he
Yeah,
sort
he'll
of
just go with it.
closes the locker, and like goes to sort of start walking you off premises.
Yeah, he'll just follow along.
Cool. Yeah, so he walks you to the door and goes, "Well, take care now, Ilarion."
Thank you, Professor.
And yeah, you're back out on the street.
He'll head to In-N-Out Burgers, I guess.
Cool. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna head back to the burger joint then. Buck, Thad, and Vex have just walked in. Yeah, you see Linda, who sees you all walk in and goes, "Oh, it's you again! Come on in! Oh yeah, this is great!" She walks out
Hi,
to
Linda.
show you all the tables. She goes, "Oh, hi there! It's Vex, isn't it?"
Yes.
Oh, guys, I'm so glad I remembered. Like, well, should I get you a table?
Yes, please.
Oh, great. Come and sit here. But first one by the door. Yeah, she shows you up the table. He goes, right then. Right, well, what can I get you?
Can we have 3 burgers of the day now, and then we'll grab one more to go when we leave?
Absolutely. What's... any drinks, anything? Or is it just burgers and fries?
Yeah, some drinks as well. Just a couple of, what do you guys want?
I'll be right back quickly. Let me just get a drink.
Well, I will not have the burger of the day. I will have whatever's the biggest burger here. I dismiss Vex. Not to not to order for me, and I order the biggest burger instead of the burger of the day.
Yeah, the Linda sort of looks at you and goes, "So, what do you want? What is it? What? You want a big burger?"
Big beef burger, preferably medium, preferably rare.
Okay. I'll tell Bobby. What's how many patties we gonna do then? Is it you want 2? You want 3?
3.
You want 3? Whoa, that is a big burger. She goes, sure thing. And you want fries with that?
Just a burger, please.
Sure thing, honey, sure thing.
And root
And
beer.
then she looks to Buck, and goes, "Burger of the day, honey." And Buck just sort of looks up, nods, and goes, "Yeah, I'll just have the burger of the day, please." So she sort of like writes it all down, bustles off to the kitchen. Right then, yeah. So what are you all gonna do? Vex and Thad, that is.
Or what? Sorry?
You should be. Sorry, 1 second. Are you all on the board?
Yeah. I am.
Yeah, Vex, you're just inside.
Oh.
Cool.
Sorry.
Yeah, there we go. So yeah, what do you guys want to do?
Eat our burgers. I'm starving.
I mean, other than
Yeah, well, you're sat waiting for them. So is there anything you're trying to do while you're there, or?
other than kind of just trying to get
Here,
Sorry, 1 second. Katie's PC just crashed.
here. I learned this game. Used to play with my brother all the time, and I pull out some dice. Care to make a small wager?
I mean, I don't have a lot of gold, but sure, why not?
Well, come on, then. What you're willing to bet?
Buck just puts a one gold piece down.
Thad looks at it with a straight face and puts down a gold piece as well.
Right. So now what?
I pass Buck a D20 and tell him whoever wins takes the pot.
So highest number?
Yes.
Okay. Buck rolls a 5.
Thad rolls a 5 as well. Okay. That's a draw.
Oh, so now what?
Reroll.
Oh, okay. He rolls a 4.
Ha! And Thad takes both gold pieces and puts one on the table again.
Okay, I see. Sure, why not? I'll try it again. And he puts down another gold piece. And rolls an 11.
Thad takes both gold pieces and puts one on the table again.
I don't know how many of these I can play and still pay for my burger.
Worry not about the burger, my friend. I will pick up the tab.
Oh, sure, okay. And in which case he puts down 5 gold this time.
All right. Thad puts down more gold pieces, and it's a 10 gold pot.
Buck rolls a 12.
Haha. Thad rolls 16 and takes 10 gold pieces.
God damn, man.
Not a gambling man, are you?
No, not really, but fuck it, let's do one more. He puts another 5 gold down.
Thad puts 5 gold down as well. One of these days, the dice will. Okay.
It rolls up to a 19.
Thad rolls a 19. All right, it's a draw.
Come on, I thought I had that. Oh man.
That's all right. You can keep your 5 gold. It's a
No,
draw.
come on, we gotta re-roll.
Okay.
He rolls a 5.
That rolls 7. Takes all 10 gold pieces.
Okay. I'm done. Yeah, this is stupid.
Don't worry. Once we're back at the dormitories, I will explain to you the intricacies of the dice game.
I mean, it feels like you just sort of throw. Sure. I mean, that'd be fun. And yeah, so that goes on.
Wait, how many?
Linda
how
brings
many
the dice.
dice did I won? Wait, 5, 10, 12. Yeah, 12 gold.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Linda brings your burgers out. Goes, here you go. Burger of the day for you, Vex. One for you, and then your big 3 triple patty burger for you, sweetheart. There you go. Right. Anything else I can get you?
Well, there should be another burger for to go, actually.
Oh, okay. No worries. What do you want that one to be?
Well, get the smallest burger you have. Our friend doesn't have a big stomach.
Oh, so just cheeseburger and fries to go?
Just the cheeseburger, hold the fries.
Buck looks up and goes,
Oh, didn't he want fries? I'm pretty sure Ilarion said he wanted fries. Do you have curly fries or sweet potato fries?
Yeah, he actually specifically said fries, that.
Did you see as Buck asks that question, like a flicker of annoyance flickers across Linda's face, and she goes,
Oh, no, sweetheart, no. We just have plain, normal fries made from normal potatoes.
We did tell... Yeah, fries with that one as well. Please, Ender, that's great.
Okay, I'll go get that done now for you. And she wanders off to get that finished.
Can we just do, like, a little... I mean, there's not really anything we can sense. I want to say do an investigation around here, but it's just not really going to be able to sense...
Again? I think we could. Do you want to check the lavatories again?
No, I don't want to go check the kitchen. I meant more making a sense of if that magic came from here, but I can't do that because I can't cast magic like that. I'm not going to go for another wicked shit.
Oh, so you did go for a wicked shit the first time.
If I did, that would have been terribly unhygienic because I was in the kitchen.
Are you telling us that you took a wicked shit in their kitchen?
Please stop talking about wicked shits while I'm enjoying my burger.
oh, sorry. Some people can be fussy about that.
So yeah, you sort of eat your burgers, enjoying, and yeah, Ilarion, you arrive back at the burger place.
Oh, hey, look, it's Ilarion.
Hello.
How'd it go, man? You find anything?
That was fast.
Was it?
Dude, we've
How
been
much
here
time?
like half an hour
How much
now.
time passed?
We just ordered.
What? We've been eating.
Like you're literally in the middle of eating your burger. Like you're halfway through this giant burger.
He told me I've been chowing down on this thing for 30 minutes.
Time is relative.
Sorry. Time is relative.
Yeah, you've been working on it, man. Like this burger is a challenge.
Look, yeah, I mean, time flies when you're enjoying a 3-patty burger, right?
Right, well, he'll just take a... It's not much, but this is a source of magic that I gathered. Mumbles. We just opened this blank scroll. Yeah.
I too have a
this.
piece of paper somewhere in my backpack.
Okay, that. Does your paper cause magic?
What do you mean?
Well, this is exactly the thing I was detecting. It took me. Well, someone was trying to hide it because I had to put some books on a pressure plate to find a button in a locker. Very, very tedious things just to find this thing.
So somebody hid it there, is what you're saying.
Exactly. Someone's hid this. Now, because this scroll is blank, I don't know if it's already been used. I don't know. Wait, can I? What can I use to remember if when scrolls get used, does that mean their contents get used? Like, as in, like the
roll an Arcana and a history.
arcane. 22 arcane. 22 history as well.
Nice. Yeah, you're like the magic that was on this scroll has clearly gone. Like,
And does that mean the text is always going to be gone in any like scroll?
you know that it isn't always gone, but whoever made this particular, magical scroll has clearly made it so that you can't see what it was once it's been used.
Yeah. Yeah, he'll relay that information to the group. Well, this is the scroll. It's been used. I don't know if we can find the hidden text, or even if there was any hidden text to begin with. But this is, I guess, this is what we've been looking for. What do you guys think?
I mean, it feels a little bit anticlimactic to be having been looking for an empty piece of paper.
He's gonna. Can he spot Linda from here?
She's technically in the kitchen, even if she isn't physically on the screen. Let me move her. Hang on.
Good. Can't have her listening, dropping on us. He'll lower his voice and he'll also relay the information. What? Whose locker was it again? It was. What's his name?
The guy said it was just one of the Belchers.
Ah. Yes. Well, that locker that helps lower his voice is from one of the Belchers.
What? So, one of these guys' kids?
Yes.
So there isn't any way for us to know what was on that scroll, right?
Well, I don't think I've got any means. Not myself. Maybe we can ask one of the professors back in Eggfort if they can help us kind of see hidden messages, maybe.
Well,
And,
yeah, we could ask Ida. Maybe she'd be able to see.
Also, I met the head teacher from Mumples. He's a guy called Comfrey Mold. He said he talked to one of the Belchers. Did he not say specifically which one? I thought he said he was going to speak to that one in particular about the locker, wasn't it?
Yeah, he didn't actually specify which kid it was.
Okay, but he's just gonna say, well, the head teacher's gonna speak to whoever's locker that was. He didn't say what his name was or her name was, but maybe we can find out tomorrow. I'll write him a letter, see if he gets back to me tomorrow in the evening, maybe. Let's say. What do you guys think?
Yeah, we could do. Because she's got quite a powerful sense of smell, can she pick up anything else from this scroll? Like, any similar like scent trails or anything that might be in the air?
You can try.
I really wish her investigation was better.
Can you not use perception with that as well?
I mean, it's a -1 with investigation. It's a 0 with perception. So I guess perception's better. That's a 9. So no, I mean she doesn't learn anything from that.
Just smells the smell of paper.
Yeah, it smells like a library. I'm sorry. I thought it was going to be more important than that.
It's worth a try.
Back to eating a burger.
Maybe the burger has dulled her sense of smell.
Yeah, sure, that's it.
Well, did you find anything here? I've just been fucking chowing down on burgers. He looks to Fad.
We were kind of waiting for you to get here just in case you were able to sense anything. I think we were all feeling a little bit useless without you.
Oh.
Well,
Oh, no.
this is a huge burger.
Did you want to go to Mumple's?
Well, if it's up to you if it's worth going there.
Well, it's just... Maybe it's better if I had gone there by myself, because less questions could be asked. Like, one person's kind of... So, what did they call it again?
I have a feeling maybe it would have been more suspicious if a group of strange students were walking around the school.
Exactly. Let's not sugarcoat it. We're not the best liars here, are we?
I could always sneak in and try and follow whoever it is.
I mean, I thought I hid myself pretty well, and I still got spotted.
No offense,
Anyway.
but you are big and tall and you have a flamboyant coat. So, I mean,
Fine.
did the school even have a school uniform? Did you check that before you tried to blend in?
Can I roll history on the students that I passed?
Sure.
Does he remember? 18.
Yeah, you remember looking through the windows and seeing everybody at least wearing like the same sort of jumper, like same colour with a little logo on it.
They're like Hogwarts. Yeah, okay. Yeah, they had a uniform. Had like a jumper,
Okay,
trousers, skirts, that
So-
kind of thing.
maybe with one of those each we might blend in a bit better, but as it is, just walking around in our normal goods, we're probably going to stick out. I mean, look at me. If they're not used to seeing whatever the hell I am, then it's probably going to be fairly obvious.
Well, where are we going to procure these clothes? That would be a start.
We can ask Linda if they have any spares.
Just for the sake of me speaking with Comfrey Molds, maybe it's best that I don't have a uniform myself. If you guys would like to have a uniform yourselves, by all means, but I don't think I should have a uniform.
That castle remains loyal to Eckford Academy.
Oh, well.
Can you give me a constitution check to see how Thad Castle's doing with his burger?
Yeah, come on!
Yeah, Thad, you've got there's less than a quarter of this burger left. Like, you are smashing it.
Yeah, I was hungry. I didn't eat anything today.
Yeah, I mean, that steak looked very nice looking. Did offer, said no.
Right, yeah, 1 second. So yeah, you guys, Linda brings out the burger for you, Ilarion, passes it you over in a little to-go bag. There's just like some fries and a cheeseburger in there. She goes, there you go, honey. I'll come and get your bill when you're all done. And she walks back off. Can everyone give me a perception check?
25.
Right, what perceptions did we get?
I got 25.
9.
Okay, yeah, Ilarion, you hear like some voices going down the street outside the shop. You hear like someone go, "Oh, someone's taken it from my locker. Now what do I do?"
How would they have even got it out of there?
I don't know. It was locked. What?
Come on, T.
And you guys see three kids walk through the door. Or you will once it lets me make them go through the door. There we go, wrong angle.
Oh, I did not know you could do that. You know, if you hold shift, click on the icon. Oh fuck, where have I gone?
Ah.
Hey.
Today on tutorials from Ilaria. Yeah, as these three kids sort of walk through the door, they all sort of see you and stop talking. At least about that. And then, like the one at the front, like the younger girl, just sort of like looks round and like hushes them a bit, and then just like starts talking about homework.
Shh. You guys, shh. Yeah, so anyway, I had some really, really difficult math homework today.
Yeah, me too. Why don't we go and ask Mum about that?
Yeah, Mom will be able to help us with our math homework. Mom!
And they sort of like wander off into the back of the restaurant.
What a bunch of weird kids talking about maths. They didn't see the scroll when they walked past, did they?
You didn't. You mean you didn't pick up on anything?
Okay, he'll pocket the scroll. Well, he'll roll it back and pocket.
Just me. I mean, I know I don't pick up on social cues well, but did those kids seem shifty?
Shifty?
I don't know if kids can be shifty. What?
I mean,
why?
in the sense, like, they were talking about one thing when they came through the door, and then the moment they saw us, they all stopped talking.
I thought that's just what kids did.
That's normal.
Yeah, isn't that what kids do around people that they
Okay,
like?
look, like I said, I don't do social cues well. Maybe that's just normal.
It's
Maybe
not our
I'm just
business.
paranoid, okay?
It's not our business, let's say.
What were we talking about? Dad's still munching down on the burger.
Roll the last Constitution roll and see if you finish that burger off.
15.
Yeah. You just like Fad's just like last bite, puts it in, sort of like cleans up the plate.
What a fucking man.
Wow, dude, that is like you must have eaten like 1.5 pounds of burger then. That's insane.
Bad Castle is still chewing on burger, and he does one of the kind of WWE kind of like flexes his biceps, does like a bodybuilder pose.
Just incredible.
He does
Sorry,
that
muscle
to
like that.
put the last bite of burger into his mouth, is that?
Yeah, he kind of like flexes his bicep and kind of like drops the last bite in his mouth.
Right.
You know, Thad, normally I'm not impressed by that, but that was an awful lot of meat.
Very, very manly. Say.
All right, that's enough.
Yep.
So, what do we do? So you found that scroll was in one of those kids' lockers, right?
Yes.
So one of those kids knows what the hell's going on.
Tell you
So,
what,
I mean-
Vex, why don't you do some snooping? Then he'll
Me? How am I supposed to do some snooping?
Oh, saying Vex.
Oh, Vex. Yeah, that makes way more sense, because I'm not very sneaky, man.
And then he's gonna ask Vex, Vex, do you trust me?
Give us 1 second, Kate. He's just going to put the fucking hook
Oh,
away.
no worries.
Right. Take a
'Cause
quick five.
'cause I'm
yeah.
ready to like cast invisibility on Vex so that eavesdrop. Very fucking
nice.
ethical. Alright, he's gonna look to Fad and Buck. Here's the plan. I'm gonna cast invisibility, Vex.
Oh, okay. I just think we probably need to talk to those kids and see what they've been doing. I mean, they're probably not gonna want to be honest with us, right? But, I mean,
Yeah,
if we
but-
could get their parents involved, maybe that'll work.
I don't know. Well, how about this? Let's see what Vex can hear with them. Inside, he'll point the back of his thumb to where the kids have scurried off to. The kitchen, he assumes. Let's see if we hear anything. Then probably talk to them after, no? What do you think?
I mean, yeah, that sounds good to me. Katie's back as well, by the way.
Fad, are you opposed to this plan?
Yes.
You are?
Yeah.
Okay.
Am I just sneaking near the door to eavesdrop? Please don't tell anyone I've taken a wicked shit again.
Well, what would you do instead, Fad?
Well, all right. Let's just let Vex sneak in. If Vex fails, we're just going to announce to everybody that she took a wicked shit as a cover.
No.
He'll look to Fad to see if he's in agreement. Or Buck, sorry.
I mean, it's the perfect cover.
You can't all agree with this and then just accept it as fate. Like, I'm not okay with this.
Yeah, we agree with it. I think let's do it.
Well, I think you need to come up with a better excuse for us if you don't like the one that we've got.
True. Do you want to lie to us?
I think you're all very mean.
That wasn't a good lie.
Wicked shit. Wicked shit. Wicked shit.
We're not mean, we're just your friends, and we like, a bit of friendly ribbon.
Have you guys watched The Wolf of Wall Street? Are we like gonna chant like that? We'll be banging the table and stuff. Wicked shit. Wicked.
I might take a wicked shit after that burger, to be honest. Thad gets up and walks to the...
Okay, Vex. Tell you what. Now that Fad's trying to take a wicked shit himself, It's either you go there, and if they catch you, that's the cover. Or, you trust me, I give you invisibility, and I'll just say you went home.
Or we could say, you know, that those two had gone to the bathroom to do teenager things.
No, that's fine. You can tell them I'm taking a shit. That's okay.
Alright. With invisibility or no invisibility?
Yeah, they both went for a wicked shit.
Is that with invisibility?
No, I mean, she's pretty stealthy anyway, and she's not actually going into the kitchen. She only needs to stand near the door to be able to eavesdrop.
Just the possibility if they open the door.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, sure, go for it. If you can waste a spell, go for it.
Okay, so he'll ask once again, with a hand or a palm facing towards Vex. Vex, do you trust me?
Yes.
He'll wait for her to put her paw or palm into his hand before casting invisibility. Does she put her paw or hand?
Yes.
Yeah,
She does
so-
it slowly, but you see her move her paw towards yours, and you make contact, you cast the spell, and as you do that, you see her paw vanish from before your eyes, along with the rest of her.
See that buck? She vanished. She's gone to take a wicked shit.
I mean, it's pretty impressive, I've got to be honest.
You guys are bastards, I'm not even gone yet, stop saying that!
Go take your wicked shit already.
I'm gonna take a wicked shit in your bed!
Oh, that's just uncalled for.
Right, well, Ilaria's gonna munch down on his kid's meal, basically.
It's just a regular sized cheeseburger and fries, man, you know?
You said to hold the fries. I'm gonna cry.
No,
Yes.
but we made sure that they got the fries too.
We insisted.
Very good. He's
Yeah,
just
but-
join.
You sneak up, and you just hear from the kitchen, you hear Linda sort of talking to the kids about the day at school and like what homework they've got and etc. That sort of thing.
Okay. Can I hear any of them complaining about the thing related to the locker?
You don't hear them complain about it to Linda now. And they're there for sort of like another couple of minutes. And then at the end, Linda sort of tells them all to go head upstairs and go and get on with what it is they need to do. And they all begin to head out towards the main door.
Okay, I guess Vex is just gonna try and follow the kids as stealthily as she can.
Okay. Give me 1 second. I just need to get it upstairs for you. Hang on. In fact, actually, no, we should be good. So yeah, they head out the front. Yeah, you can follow them. And yeah, as they head around the back, they start talking sort of in whispers again about the scroll. And you just hear one of them go, I need to get the scroll back. And how else am I ever going to get like a hot zombie boyfriend?
Yeah, see, I get that was the whole point in you summoning, but wait, like, how did anybody get it out of your locker in the first place?
I don't know. It was just gone. Like all of my secret compartment was like someone had done the weight with the books and they pressed the button and
This is big.
This is just terrible. And they get to a back door, sort of like swings in and open. And you can sort of see inside, and you can see that there is virtually no way for you to follow them in here, invisible or not, that is going to lead to you not getting detected. So yeah, they begin to sort of like... It's up to you whether you want to do anything and interject before they close the door and go in, or that's up to you.
Yeah, she waits for two of them to walk through the door, and then as the third one is about to walk through, she takes the slice of overcooked steak out of her pocket, and she hurls it away from the door so that the third one sees it and walks over to the steak, and in that moment she's gonna take her opportunity and try to get through the door.
Yeah, so what? Yeah, you do that. One of them goes, "Huh? Is that a steak? Who's throwing steak?
Jean, what's up?
Someone's throwing steak."
Get in here and close the door.
Like, yeah, he sort of like goes in, and the last person left outside is like the sort of taller, older girl. Who just sort of like looks over at the steak and sort of like shrugs her shoulders, like makes a sort of worried sound, and then goes in. And yeah, shuts the door. Yeah, no, Vex. There's no way for you to have entered there, really. It's not.
So yeah, she's gonna go back round and just report what she just overheard to the others. So she sneaks up, see if you guys.
I don't know if there's any way for you to uninvisible yourself. I think I think Ilarion has to do that.
Yeah, she's trying to sneak up on them. So she's just rolled a 14 stealth. Everyone's
So roll the stealth with advantage because you're invisible.
Okay. That was worse.
Book only gets an 11 anyway. He doesn't see you.
Do Thad and Ilarion sense Vex?
I got 20. Dirty 20.
That is taking a shit.
Ah, right. So yeah, Rion senses.
Yeah, Ilarion,
Vex
you pick up like the magical fucking signet, like your magic basically coming back towards you. And yeah, you detect Vex moving back in.
You know what he'll do? He'll snap his fingers and she's already fully visible. And she's just visible just like that.
Okay. How was your wicked shit?
Oh, welcome back.
Okay, she is aware that she reappears, so she just tries to make it look like she wasn't sneaking up on you. You know, she was in full like cartoon sneak mode, so she just goes back to standing normally, like, my wicked shit was great. Thanks for asking.
That's what good friends do.
It was enormous.
That is disturbing to know, because you're quite a small person.
Yeah, you asked.
What did it weigh?
I didn't have a set of scales with me.
Well, it was more like you weigh yourself before the shit, and then you weigh yourself after the shit, and then you know how much you shit.
Like I say, I didn't have a set of scales with me.
I feel like that's just a mistake on your part.
So anyway, wait, has Thad still not come back from the toilet?
No.
You're not supposed to go for a bowel movement immediately after having eaten. That's not
I think
how
he's
fast
having to shit out all of the room he needs for all of the burger to fit inside him now.
Oh, that's all the steaks he ate yesterday then.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, well, look, I overheard those kids. They didn't say much. But-
what
and
did I say?
She tries to lower her voice as much as possible. They were talking about summoning the zombies. The taller girl said that failing the zombies summoning the zombies hadn't worked, and that somebody had stolen her scroll. And how would she be able to do it without that? So it's definitely her.
Okay. Did you get her name?
I think the little one called her T.
T?
I don't know. I didn't actually hear them call her by anything other than that.
Oh. Right.
We could ask Linda, though. I'm sure there's a way we can inquire about their names without sounding too creepy.
I think that's more your department than.
Well, sure, yeah. I mean, she was gonna ask one of them to teach me how to read, so I'm pretty sure it would be okay for me to know their names.
You could just ask. Oh,
So as you're saying that, Linda walks up and goes,
oh,
"How we doing? How's it going? Everybody enjoy the burger?
Oh, hey, Linda. Yeah, it was really tasty, thanks.
Good, good. Right,
burger was lovely.
Where's the big one gone?
he's
sent
gonna
you-
take a wicked shit.
Oh, well, man, you guys really, you, okay. Right, well, I've got your bill here. I'll just put that there for you, and yeah, I'll come and sort it out shortly. Okay, now.
Oh,
Anything else I can do?
Yeah, sorry, Linda. When we came in yesterday, do you remember we talked about your kids? You mentioned maybe one
Yeah,
of them
my
might-
little babies. Yeah, what about them?
You mentioned maybe one of them might be able to help me with some extracurricular stuff. I was having difficulty with reading,
Right. Yeah.
and I wondered if you'd had a chance to talk to any of them, or which one of them might be able to help me. I could go speak to them myself.
Well, the best bet would probably be Tina, my eldest. I don't think they're too busy with schoolwork right now. I tell you what, let me drop her a little text, and we'll get her down here, and you can meet her, hey?
Sure.
So yeah, she pulls a little device out of her pocket that, depending on the canon of where your character is from or not, you have no idea of what it is potentially. Like does something, makes a little noise.
Is it of elven mate?
But what's that, sweetie?
Sorry, no, that's just a DM question. Sorry.
Oh right, yeah.
Like, is it elven, dwarven? Like, can
It's
I
a
make
little
it out?
communication crystal, is what
Oh.
it is. So it would be a combination of different technologies.
Primarily magic, would you say?
I imagine since it would probably have to come from some sort of ore-based, you know what I mean, like, or some sort of
Oh, one of those
mine.
hedge
So,
tech.
yeah, start as dwarven, then probably elven magic. Yeah, something like that.
Do you think it'd be something that Rion would have access to?
You're welcome to roll for it.
Go on,
If-
then.
Yeah, if you want to find out.
What do you want to roll? D20?
Yeah, just evens. Evens. It
Evens he
is,
knows.
odds it's not.
Odds he doesn't.
Why not?
Let's do it. Evens.
So yeah, you recognise what it is.
And what exactly is it, or what device is it? Would you say, like, if it had a
It's a
name?
communication crystal. So it's basically like a little device that lets people send messages to and from each other. It's got like a little keypad sort of style thing inscribed in the rock
Yeah.
on the front. The top part sort of shows different little things. It's a combination of like dwarven and elven magic.
Very nifty, that crystal. Where'd you
Oh,
get
I
that?
know. Yeah, but everyone's got one here these days. They're so
Oh,
cheap
really?
now. Yeah.
Where can we get one?
You should do. Head down to the mall. Like they're a bargain.
Oh, nice. Maybe I'll get one for everyone.
Wait, did none of you have a crystal?
Back at home, we do, but we didn't really use it that much.
Oh, well, I mean, everyone here uses them all the time.
Oh, that's perfect.
And then she says that, like, a sort of early teenage girl walks up, and goes, "Oh, hey, Mom, what did you want?" And she looks over and goes, "Oh, hey, T. Oh, well, these lovely people wanted to meet you." And she looks to you, Vex.
Hi, I'm really sorry to bother you. Your mum mentioned you might be able to help me. I've been looking for somebody who might be able to tutor me with reading.
Reading? I can read.
I mean, that's good enough. Your mum mentioned you were helpful and maybe looking for some extracurricular stuff, and I mean, we really like the burgers here. We could come by in the afternoon and you could just help me out if it's not too much trouble.
I mean, sure. Does it pay?
Yeah, sure, it can.
How much?
Vex is gonna open her bag and look in her pocket, and say like, a couple of gold every time.
So you see her eyes light up. She goes, "Really?
Is that not enough?
No,
I'm
no,
sorry,
that's
I
great.
didn't mean to offend you.
That'd be great."
Oh, then, yeah, that. I'm sure that'd be okay.
Cool. When do we start?
When's convenient for you? I can come by tomorrow if you like.
She nods and is like, "Yeah, that'd be great."
Okay, cool. I mean, I go to Eggfort, so I can come pick you up from Mumple on the way back, or do you want to meet here?
She looks. She goes, "We can meet here."
Okay, cool. Thanks, Tina. My name's Vex.
It was nice to meet you. And she looks to her mum and goes, "Did you need anything else? Can I go? I was doing my homework." And Linda looks and goes, No, sweetie, go on, off you go. You go do it." And she bustles off to go and do her thing. Right, yeah. So Linda looks to you all and goes, "Right, well, you guys sort the bill out, and I'll come and collect it in a minute." She wanders off. And what are you going to do?
Wait for fads.
Oh, look. There he is. Speak of him. Dude, what are you doing there?
Right, we're going to the mall after this. We're getting communication crystals ASAP.
So, what does the bill come to?
Let's see. He'll read the bill. What does it say?
So your burgers of the day are their regular price. I can't actually remember what we set them to. I think it was like 8 gold or something like that. And then Thad's triple patty burger is a solid 12 gold. Your little cheeseburger and fries combo is 5 gold, Hilarion. Hang on, let me see. So, yeah.
Vex just puts 10 straight down.
Wait. So Fad already paid. I just paid for everyone.
Oh, sorry.
But no, is this not a tipping economy?
No.
Well, we can put the tip down then. Let's leave 5 gold as a tip, and she just picks up 5 and leaves the others.
Yeah, Linda comes over, picks up the tray with the money on it, and sort of counts it, looks up and goes, "Oh, well, thank you very much. Tips very much appreciated. It's very kind." Right, well, is there anything else I can do for you now, or is that everything today?
I think that'll be everything today. Thank you. For your
All
service.
right. Well, you guys have a good day now. You take care.
Bye bye.
And yeah, you all head out. Where is it you want to head to now? It's getting on a bit. You know, you're probably late afternoon, sort of early evening at this point.
Can we rush to the mall and get those communication crystals for all of us?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you guys head to the mall then. Yeah, you find somewhere. They sell those communication crystals. They're 25 gold a pop. Yeah.
Right. Pick whatever design, whatever color you want. It's on me. They'll say.
What? Really?
Yes.
Oh wow. Thank you, man. And yeah, I think Buck would just go and pick out a crystal that's like the same color as him, or even his top. Sorry, like his.
This is a red crystal.
Yeah, just goes and fires like a deep red crystal.
Oh. Choice.
Yeah, I think Vex just probably picks up something small and silver. Like she's looking for lightweight.
Are we,
What about you, Fed?
are we at the mall yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're at the mall.
Sorry.
Get your head out of your journal. We've been here for ages.
Look, it's important to make notes of our journey.
It's not wrong.
Uh,
Maybe Fed will be a very important offer. Sure.
Vex is eating one of those like churros from a mall takeout stand.
how do you fit anything inside of that small body of yours?
How dare you? That's a very personal question. I think.
Also, so
I
Fed,
think.
what crystal are you getting?
What's that? Sorry.
I was just asking what communication crystals he's.
Oh yeah,
getting.
bad. Yeah.
Whilst Thad is looking at his crystal, I think Vex just turns to you guys and in a low voice says, well, I mean, those kids were saying, the younger one was saying to Tina, or Tina was even saying that she couldn't do the magic, she couldn't summon the zombies without that scroll you had. So whatever is on it that she needs, maybe it is still there that we can't read, but I mean, the fact that you have it means that she shouldn't be able to summon more. Maybe we'll be okay for tonight.
Well, not unless she gathers another scroll, but yeah, that is true.
So yeah, you will select your crystals. You pay for the Malarion if you want to deduct 100 gold from your count there.
Is there also a bag of holding anywhere in this mall?
Wouldn't be in the Elm Valley Mall. You'd have to go to the Thrall Mart probably to find something like that. More magical stuff like that tends to be at Thrall Mart.
Right. For another time then, but thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've deducted the 100 gold.
Nice. And then what do you guys do head after? Where are you gonna head to?
I think we wanted to go back to school to speak to maybe Ida, see if they could give us hints about.
Okay, sure.
Were those notes all right, Beard?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Cool.
Yeah, they were good. They're really good. They're more than asked for, actually. But
Oh well. I tried to be concise, but I'm also aware that I write down things which are totally needlessly unnecessary. So I tried to edit those out.
Cool. So yeah, you guys arrive at the school. You head into the magic room, and you can see Ida and the other teachers are at the top there.
Well, Rion, do you want to go talk to Ida?
Yeah. I'll walk up to the Council of Professors.
Yeah.
What time did you say it was? Like evening?
Yeah,
They don't leave.
They look like they're probably pretty used to working late.
Good evening, professors. Professor
Just
Ida,
look
can
at
I
them.
speak?
Oh, hello. Ida looks to you and goes, "Yes. What is it, Ilarion? How can I help?"
He's gonna present empty scroll.
She sort of raises an eyebrow, as much as someone who's half Phoenix can, and goes, What is this?"
This empty scroll was used to cast magic. Now, I don't know. From what I remember, scrolls, the text within doesn't always disappear when the scroll is used up. Wouldn't you agree, Professor?
Yes, no, certainly depends on the intent of the person who created the scroll.
I didn't consider that, but is it at all possible to find the contents of this scroll, even if it's already been used? Or is that not a possibility? Is it a one-time use kind of thing?
You wish to reverse, sort of engineer the magic of the scroll?
I would suppose so, yes.
This would be very difficult. But we could try.
Okay.
It
Will you
would
teach me
undoubtedly
how?
need the magic of the both of us, at least, though. This is not a small feat.
Right.
What we'll do here is we'll do a dice roll for this, where you can add to the number with another
Yep.
dice by giving spell slots, essentially.
Okay. Yeah.
Like using those up to contribute magic.
Yeah. Is that any level spell slot?
Yeah, so the first level spell slot will just give you a d4 to add.
I'll add two level ones,
Yeah.
and I'll add 2 level 2s as well.
Okay, so we'll add 2d4 and 2d6.
Yeah.
Okay. And we're then going to roll Arcana with advantage for Ida. And we're going to add those on top.
Do you want me to roll anything else?
Sorry? I was going to say the DC you guys are looking to beat is a 30.
Okay.
So, let's see. Oh, Ida rolled a 19. That is a very good start.
Yes.
Right, roll your assistance then.
So that was a 2d4 and a 2d6, right?
Yeah. That's the one.
That's a 13.
Oh, that's just enough. So that's 29, 32. Yeah. You hold the scroll out in front of you. Ida puts her hands out and begins to concentrate on some magic, and you feel her pulling the spell slot like magic that you've given willingly, like sort of from you. Like you can sort of feel it draining your mana. And she sort of concentrates on the scroll, and you see text begin to appear on it as like other like arcane symbols and stuff begin to appear as well. Yeah.
Is it fully complete now?
Yeah, it takes like maybe 5 seconds or so for like it to fill out the whole page of the scroll, and then Ida sort of looks at you and goes, "Ah, very well done, Ilarion. We have succeeded."
He'll read the contents of, not out loud, but he'll just read it in his head.
Smart.
Yeah, so what's there is What languages does Ilarion speak? 1 second.
Abyssal, Common, Elvish, and Infernal.
Yeah, you'd be able to read what's there. Like
What
some of
language
it,
is it in?
some of it is like arcane symbols that
Yeah.
are used in like the construction of spells. And the text that's on it that is written just says conduit portal spell.
As in, that's what the spell.
Yeah,
is
you
called,
assume that's
or-
what the spell is. Yeah,
Okay.
there isn't really
But that's
any
not
other.
like that's not what's
actual
within the
text.
scroll itself.
Yeah, there
Like
isn't
if I
really any
say
other text
conduit
in it.
spell, it's not gonna activate it.
No, you'd have to like cast it as you would any other scroll, basically, to make it work.
So what was it again? It was a conduit what?
Conduit portal spell.
Conduit port spell.
So as you're reading it, Ida is also sort of staring at the paper, and she says aloud, she goes, "Huh, a spell of custom origin.
Custom origin?
Yeah, I do not recognize this as one of the more popular, spellbook spells that is used.
Oh,
Yeah, somebody has crafted runes together to make this.
wow. What exactly does this spell do?
That is a good question." And she puts her hand out again, and sort of like you see again a faint aura of magic come off her. And she looks puzzled. And goes, it's hard to tell. Maybe it allows someone to use magic from elsewhere?
Elsewhere or from someone?
Maybe, yes, perhaps.
Conduit. So it's channeling magic through something or someone. Interesting. Larry will clear his throat, bow to Professor Ida. Thank you, Professor. Really
Yeah, you
helpful.
are most welcome. Please be careful with this. It could do things that we do not know about.
I'll look after it very well. Till,
Yes, she looks, she goes, well, if that is all, then yes, I bid you goodbye.
Thank you very much, Professor. He'll bow his head and excuse himself.
Cool, yeah, you walk out. So, what's going on, Ilarion?
So, well, he'll try not to read it. He might end up casting it, but here. He'll open the scroll. You can read this, right? He'll present it to both Buck, Fad, and Vex.
Yeah, I don't think Buck recognizes what's written here. He's just like, I don't... Dude, this just looks like a load of mumbo-jumbo to me.
Yeah, there's I recognize there's the squiggly, like sharp squiggles at the top, and then those letters underneath,
those are
which
the
I guess.
arcane machinations. That's how we create spells.
Okay, sure. And then the bit that's underneath, that kind of looks like it should be words.
Yeah. Well, he'll close the scroll and he'll explain that it's a conduit portal spell scroll, and that magic allows someone or something to channel magic from elsewhere, whether that be a person or a different source or what, you don't know.
Buck kind of goes, oh, so is that how this weak person was casting really powerful spells?
Sounds like it, and maybe they don't even know the ramifications of it. You know, like, what if Or if they're just
Oh, you mean
costing
like
it for fun?
someone's playing them off?
Yeah. Someone's
I-
using it.
Yeah, I hadn't considered that. That's a good point.
Doesn't really get us anywhere else, but I suppose it's a good bit of evidence. Am I right? I don't know where else we could really.
No, I mean, yeah, I agree totally. I'm just kind of feeling a bit lost with how to go on. Like I feel like we've learned something, and we know who's doing it, and maybe we know sort of what they're doing to enable that.
Yeah,
But
but
now
right
what?
now there's nothing. I think.
Like, I've just arranged to talk to this girl. What am I supposed to talk to her about? Oh, I overheard you talking with your sister. I hear you fancy zombies. Hey, me too.
Well, a little allyship might get her to open up to you.
It doesn't have to be that explicit. You could always just make a friend.
You remember who you're talking to, don't you?
Yes, a friend.
You
Ah,
can't.
I
You
like
can't
that.
tell, but she blushes.
Right, well, I mean, I guess we should all head back to Mordred for the night, right?
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
Yeah, we definitely need to rest before whatever tomorrow might bring.
Also, we got our crystals now, so we can message each other to our heart's desire.
My stomach still hurts from those burgers.
So are these things just for instant messaging, or are they for calling as well?
Was that a character?
Yeah, that was in character, yeah. And
How does Vex know what any of that is?
Okay, what do you mean messaging? How can this little pebble you gave me do a message? What do you mean?
Sorry, say again?
Vex is just asking about how the crystals work.
Oh, right. I think when they go Mordred Manor, I think they can kind of like have a little test of how.
Yeah,
it works.
Ilarion knows how these work. He's used one before. He'd be able to show people how to send. It's basically like sending little letters to people, essentially, but just on a crystal. Is what you guys learn.
It's your new
Cool.
phone.
And yeah, we'll call the session there, guys.
Great. That was.
I think you just have to put up with an evening of like Vex running into the next room and then sending a message. And then
She's
when
like,
you all
"Whoa,
get
you
it,
can
like,
do
yeah,
this."
she's absolutely just mind blown.
And I think Ilarion's just happy that someone's appreciative of it, because I think obviously it's very common for him. So seeing someone that hasn't had it be very happy about it kind of brings a smile to his face.
Yeah, that unbridled joy of someone experiencing it that's never before. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks very much, Dan. That was great.
Lovely
good, man.
session.
Your,
you
your
guys-
voices are so good. They are so good.
You guys are making slow but steady progress.
I feel like it's going to be one of those things where
That's
it isn't
a-
anywhere near as complicated as it feels
That's
right now.
it was a subtext to hey, you guys fucking are going in the wrong direction all the time. By the way.
I mean, I don't know what direction to go.
Kairos? That fucking door took us, what, 4 sessions? That only took 1 session. I don't want to hear about it. What? Yes.